Your news for the state of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Good morning and thanks for joining us for Tennessee in 10. I'm Amanda Hera. A student is not the only one facing charges after threats were made against an East Tennessee school. Here's Will Puckett.
Hello from the WVLT Newsroom. I'm Will Puckett. A parent and student are facing charges after threats were made at Harriman Middle School. According to the Chief Deputy Tim Phillips with the Roane County Sheriff's Office, school administration received reports that a student had made threatening statements towards students and staff Friday. He says they found out the student's father, identified as Kevin Johnson, had knowledge of these threats, but Johnson did not report them to the school nor to authorities. Deputy Phillips saying the student was taken into custody and charged with threats of mass violence on school property. Johnson, meanwhile, was charged with failure to report a threat of mass violence on school property or at a school-related activity.
Well, the grandparents of the 7-month-old baby who was abandoned in connection to the quadruple murder case in West Tennessee are now trying to get custody of her. Matthew Wilson was one of the 4 victims found dead in Lake County and the father of the 7-month-old. The little girl's mother was killed as well. Wilson's family says the baby is in protective custody, but they're trying to get her back home with them.
We're just trying to get this over with and get our baby back, you know, our grandbaby. That's all we have left of our son and Adriana.
The suspect in the quadruple murder, Austin Drummond, was in court last week. He asked the judge to drop a restraining order that's keeping him from talking to his girlfriend. The girlfriend is related to the 4 victims. Prosecutors say they believe the 2 were on good terms until they say he killed her 4 family members. They say there's no indication that she was involved in the murders.
I'm Jerry Askin. The trial for Hernandez Govan starts today. He's accused of helping plan the November 2021 murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Now, Govan, who's been out on bond for the past year and a half, faces life in prison if convicted. Justin Johnson, one of the men who shot Dolph, was convicted last year and is serving a life sentence. Action News 5 will have coverage throughout the trial and on our website, actionnews5.com.
Well, no charges have been filed after a fight involving off-duty officers and security guards that happened Saturday night on Division Street. Metro Nashville police say 4 of its officers were not allowed into Loser's Bar. Then words were exchanged as they crossed the street, which led to a fight. One of the officers was hit in the head and knocked unconscious. He went to the hospital but was released yesterday. Metro Police says the investigation is still underway. All right, brutal heat continues across the state again today, Stefano.
Today into our day tomorrow, Amanda. Multiple first-order weather days because of that, with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Heat index that'll get up to 105, if not higher than that in some locations. The best area for a heat index upwards of 105 degrees and higher will be through Middle Tennessee and parts of far West Tennessee. It'll actually be right near the Mississippi where we really start to see the heat index get up to about 110 in some spots. Now in East Tennessee, I know we don't have any heat alerts today and tomorrow, but it's still going to be quite uncomfortable. High temperatures today and tomorrow, mid to upper 90s. Then those temperatures back off for the middle and the end of this week. As far as rain is concerned, very hard to come by today. Low, mid, and even the upper 90s. You can see the difference between, say, Middle and West Tennessee and parts of East Tennessee. I do think we'll have the chance to even reach 100 in parts of West Tennessee today and into our day tomorrow. Calm tonight into tomorrow morning. Not much in the way of rain, maybe an isolated shower farther south and east on Tuesday. We should have a better chance at a few showers and a thunderstorm come Wednesday, Amanda.
Well, emergency crews will be back out on Douglas Lake this morning after they say that a boater went missing. It happened around 4:30 Sunday afternoon in the Indian Creek area of Douglas Lake. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency tells us the boater went missing after jumping onto an inner tube from a nearby boat. Officials say that they're going to continue that search again this morning in the Indian Creek area of Douglas Lake. TWRA is leading that investigation. From the WVLT Newsroom, I'm Will Puckett. Back to you.
The ACLU Tennessee is trying to stop an ICE detention center from opening in Mason. The Board of Mayor and Aldermen voted 3-2 in favor of contracts with ICE and private prison company CoreCivic. The ACLU says according to the town of Mason's charter, passing such an action requires a majority of the members present. There are 7 aldermen on the board and 2 of them declined to vote.
Well, the NTSB is investigating after a plane landed short of the runway at Nashville International Airport. This happened Thursday. Investigators say no one on the Air Canada flight was hurt and that there was no damage to the plane, but the cause is under investigation.
And a normal walk home after school turned into a once-in-a-lifetime moment for a student at a school in Germantown. After 11 long months apart in the Middle East, Platoon Sergeant James Kwoka returned home to surprise his little girl. He left right as her kindergarten year was beginning. Now, Kwoka served in the National Guard for 18 years, completed his 3rd deployment, this time to Kuwait and Jordan as part of Operation Spartan Shield with Task Force Reaper. From the Action News 5 studio in Memphis, I'm Jerry Askin.